Mm. Right. People, people. If you insist on maybe keeping your jobs for years on end, come to work like you're supposed to, please. Come to work like you're supposed to. Don't be calling out like you done lost your mind. And please do not have your coworkers doing 50 million things, doing their job and your job because you want to call out, because you don't like your job and you need a break. Oh, I'm so tired. My jobs keep dogging me and all this other stuff, even though I don't want to work towards having a life where I don't have to call out. You know, People like that make me sick sometimes because me, I barely call out at all. You know, I gotta get this white thing off my eye. Anyway, I wouldn't be sitting here in my bed with a headscarf on Easter if it wasn't that serious. 'Cause it is. It really gets on my nerves. I'm tired of, doing two, three, four different jobs because all my coworkers want to call out because they're sick. I wouldn't say they're sick. It's one thing. Hi, Susan. It's one thing to be sick, like really, truly sick. But if you're just calling out all the time because, oh, you're so tired from work, oh, I need a break from my bosses or stuff like that, that's just no excuse. I'm sorry. It makes no sense for me to go to work and do 50 million things because nearly half my coworkers call out. If it's that serious, why not just work towards having a life where you don't have to keep calling out over and over and over, over and over and over? 'Cause even if you do call out and you stay home from work, when you have to go back, you're gonna have to go back to your job eventually. You're gonna have to go back to the BS. You're gonna have to go back to the crap. You're gonna have to go back to your bosses treating you like crap. Like really, what's the point? What's the point in calling out all the time where you can just work towards having life, where you can, have money or make money and not go through the stress that your boss puts on you? I'm just keeping it real, if I get deleted because of this, so be it. But I just think it really makes no sense. Oh, I'm having a bad day. Oh, I don't feel like it from my boss. Here, let me call out and my coworkers do 50 million things at once. That doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. And for those few of you that are watching, feel free to chime in on what I just said. And if you need a way, to work towards having a life like that, there's a link somewhere below that you can click on, you know, to work towards having a life where you don't have to keep calling out over and over. It may take some work, but it'll be worth it. Like I said, it really makes no sense for people to call out over and over again, oh, I'm so sick of my job. But you're going to have to go back eventually. Does anybody feel the need to chime in on what I just said? Well, like I just said, if you really, really if you call yourselves liking your jobs like you say you do, you should come to work like you're supposed to. And if you don't like your jobs, why not just work towards having a life where you don't have to keep calling out over and over? That's all I gotta say.